This is the Marin County G-Channel. I'm Jerry Kay. My guest, Amy Van Doren. Amy is the manager for the Marin County Transit District. Amy, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, Jerry.
What is Marin County's Transit District?
Marin County's Transit District is responsible for all local bus service that begins and ends within Marin County. And a lot of Marin residents aren't aware of that. That's something that I've been trying over the 3 years that I've had this position. I've been trying to get the word out. First, when we were developing the sales tax expenditure plan and getting the word out about the need for a dedicated source of funding for local transit, and now in the process of putting out a full-scale marketing campaign that's oriented around launching a new public name for our system, which unifies all the services that we provide. Over the last several years, the ridership patterns on regional and local transit have shifted, and in fact, the local system had been an extension of the regional system in many ways, but more and more riders on that system were local riders only. And we needed to take responsibility for the local transit system. And in fact, we've redesigned what had been a legacy of that regional system into a local bus system. So our system consists of bus routes that begin and end within the county. And there's still the regional routes that occur in the county, but a lot of the services shifted from a Golden Gate Transit responsibility to a Marin Transit responsibility. We have implemented a new service design that took that legacy regional system and redesigned it into a local system responsive to what we could do in terms of analyzing and understanding local service needs and working with the communities, going out and talking to people. So we've implemented that new service design, and we now, with our new public name, we're putting out a redesign of the community shuttles that we initiated back in September. We're also going to be starting a local initiative service project where we're going to be encouraging local municipalities to sponsor, to propose and then co-sponsor local shuttles. And those shuttles, again, would be branded the same way as our new shuttles are, with the Marin Transit look and design and logo. We're still responsible for the paratransit service. We're responsible for local school supplemental service, and for the local system. We have new buses coming into the canal. They're articulated buses. Those buses are only going to be serving canal populations, and we are putting our logo on those buses. But because those buses are operated by Golden Gate Transit, those will retain the Golden Gate Transit look. So there aren't going to be a lot of changes in the look of the Golden Gate operated system on our behalf, but we will be putting our logo on many of those buses. And we wanted to get the word out there, and we will be through this coming year. We'll be getting the word out there that all of these services are provided by Marin Transit, and it is our local transit system, and it reflects Marin. Our website is marintransit.org. We have a link to a regional trip planner that people can enter the address that they're beginning their trip from, and then the address that they're planning to go to, and the time of day and the day of the week, and they can get information on how to get there via transit and what their options are. So we have a link to the trip planner. We also have schedules for all of our services, including the West Marin Stagecoach. Many people may not be aware that in the family of services that Marin Transit is responsible for, the West Marin Stagecoach is one of those. So we have schedules for that service along with their shuttle schedules and a link to the Golden Gate Transit schedules. For the local system, the fare remains $2 per trip, $1 for youth, senior, and disabled, and you get a transfer. So you can use that transfer for up to an hour and a half on Golden Gate Transit buses. You can use those transfers between our services, between the Stagecoach and the shuttles and the local Golden Gate services. The Golden Gate for the regional service charges a different fare, but for any travel within Marin, it's the same fare. It's been said that it'd be easier to run a public transit system if you didn't have any customers. Well, that's why we're here. We're not running a public transit system just to have one. We're running one because it's responsive to community needs. That's what we did when we went out to the public and we asked for your input in developing our short-range transit plan, the first for Marin County, and we asked for input in putting out a new service plan. We continue to ask for more input as we develop new services and propose new plans in the future. So it's important that people understand what Marin Transit does, and then can come to our meetings and make a connection and not get confused about whether we're Golden Gate Transit or not. We need to get the word out there as to who we are and what we provide.
Amy, what's it feel like for Marin Transit to emerge?
It's been very gratifying. This is the first time that I've worked in local government, and I've been a strong believer in public involvement as invigorating what public service truly is. And this has been a great opportunity for me personally in terms of getting out and meeting people and hearing from people and integrating what they have to say into the services that we provide and making adjustments that make it better for people out there.
Obviously, encouraging people to use Marin Transit is the first goal, but are there other goals as well?
Well, as any public transit agency is looking for, we want to increase our ridership because we believe that it's better for the environment. We want to improve our fare revenues just like any other public transit agency, but we also see a need for public transit in the county that's growing. As I said, we took responsibility for the local system because the local needs were growing, and that reflects a growing immigrant population, growing transit-dependent population, and also we see a need for better transit service for the seniors in our community, as the seniors are projected to increase substantially over the years. So we want to reach out to that population and work with them to design services that meet their needs as well.
To get a significant increase in Marin Transit riders, does that also require a lifestyle change?
It does, and I will bring up a subject that is becoming more and more in the public dialogue now, which is global warming, and an acceptance that if you have environmental values and you have goals that you'd like to see achieved in our stewardship of the environment, that you need to make personal changes in your life. You make the local environment a personal decision-making process for yourself.
Amy Van Doren, thank you very much. The website again is MarinTransit.org. Good luck, and we'll hope to hear more from you and from our audience on the MarinGChannel as well. I'd like to get their input. So, Amy Van Doren, thank you.
Thank you very much.